First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Tristan McKenzie gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jose Iglesias. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a line drive caught down there at third. And a shake of the head as that ball was hit hard, but it'll leave the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Yeah, she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Bradley Zimmer will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. After one, no score. Jim Aldrich will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Jose Ramirez will dig in now. And he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A little bouncer. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth,
Nolan Jones will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
batting sixth. First baseman.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Stepping in now, Bobby Bradley, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Calling for it, Aldrich. And that retires the side. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Still back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. Number 28 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Evan Gattis will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Hernandez looks in. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Leonis Martin digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th. Jose Iglesias is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Tyler
Leading off with a
Naquin
drive,
is set to lead
right
us off in the
fielder,
home half of the
Tyler
4th inning.
Naquin.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
And this inning's
Now
going
batting,
exactly to plan.
left fielder,
You get the leadoff double,
Bradley.
then a ground ball to the
Simmer.
right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right
The
there.
batter,
And that's going to keep that
third
runner
baseman,
anchored over there at third base.
Jose
So they may wind up not
Ramirez.
getting that first run across after all.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
And a throw over to third. Back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Jones heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Chris Stewart will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting,
Number 17
17.
strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from second.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Nick Goody is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Leonis Martin will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Jason Kipnis will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the
Detroit,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Francisco Liriano.
Liriano sets. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Leonis Martin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Leading off the inning, Bradley Zimmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
On the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jose Ramirez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
0-1, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Nolan Jones makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Felix Hernandez. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 3-1. So long from Cleveland.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors.